Don't scroll. The witch is watching your screen right now. Michael says, she is trembling in fear, because if you open this message before it disappears, she will be destroyed and you will get back all the miracles she stole from you. My child, keep your eyes here and breathe slowly, because the night tries to take your focus as you read. A shadow has been feeding on your delays, looping the same fears to keep you stuck. That cycle snaps now as these words enter your room like a bright sword. Do not look away, because the moment you stay present, her grip weakens. The screens she hides behind begin to flicker as truth lights every corner. This is the hour your spine straightens and your spirit remembers its rank. You have felt the cold prickle on your neck at odd hours. You have seen small blessings escape you without reason. That was not coincidence, it was interception. Archangel Michael says the cords around your gains are frayed and ready to break. His banner is lifted above your threshold and his footprints are already in your hallway. He stands where the fear stood and the fear melts like wax. Type Amen 333 to get blessing. She tried to borrow your name in secret places. She tried to wear your story and reverse your harvest. Those signatures are voided as of this breath. The mirror that showed you smaller was never your mirror. That was a glass she smeared with old doubts and whispers. Watch now as a clean reflection returns and your eyes meet your own authority. The clock that used to rush you will finally work for you. Delays bend into alignment like iron under flame. You feel time itself apologizing for what was stolen. Your sleep receives a guard at the door tonight. Your house receives a circle of blue fire no mischief can step through. The pages of your destiny that were torn are rewritten with brighter ink. Type Amen 444 to get blessing. Listen to your chest steady into peace like a drum finding its rhythm. The room feels wider, because heaviness leaves and space returns. The pathway ahead stops hiding and shines like a river at sunrise. She fears your decision more than anything else. She fears the moment your mouth says yes to your calling. She fears the way agreement turns a whisper into thunder. This is your yes, strong and grounded. This is your yes that does not bargain with shadows. This is your yes that unlocks doors without knocking. The label, unlucky, falls from you like ash. The label, late, breaks and cannot be used again. The label, not enough, dissolves under the weight of your true name. Type Amen 555 to get blessing. Archangel Michael says your hands will feel warm and light as the chains unlatch. Every project that stalled wakes up as if from a long sleep. You will notice small winds stacking into a sudden flood. She trembles now because exposure unravels her craft. She used fog so you would misplace your keys of promise. The fog clears and you find every key, exactly where light always kept them. The message that was diverted to wrong ears returns. The opportunity that circled others lands at your door with your initials blazing. The apology that never came is replaced by restoration better than words. Your name, once dragged in secret, rises publicly without noise. Your dignity walks back into the room wearing calm. Your future sits nearer than your shadow. Type Amen 777 to get blessing. The coins that slipped through ripped pockets are gathered. The purse is stitched by angels who never miss a thread. The overflow returns like a tide that cannot be ordered to stop. Those who laughed at your waiting will witness your finishing. Those who copied your steps will see they never had your breath. Those who thought you were alone will learn you were surrounded. Your address is marked with a sign no curse can read. Your voice is tuned so promises recognize it and answer. Your daily bread arrives warm, on time, and multiplied. Every picture of failure she hung in your mind is taken down. In its place, stillness and bright focus hang like banners. You will not chase, you will attract what carries your name. Type Amen 888 to get blessing. She is not invited into your next chapter. The locks are changed and the windows sing with clean air. The floorboards stop creaking under the weight of old fear. You rise and your steps make a sound that alerts heaven. The old routes that used to swallow you now straighten beneath your feet. The road signs point clearly toward fulfillment and peace. Notice how your breath moves without heaviness. Notice how your shoulders lower into trust. Notice how clarity sits on your forehead like cool oil. Archangel Michael says the harvest angels have begun to deliver. There will be receipts where there were rumors. There will be testimonies where there were tears. Type Amen 999 to get blessing. Your health stabilizes into calm flow. Your mind receives quiet corridors where ideas walk confidently. Your body feels like home again. Your finances stop leaking and begin to pool in wise places. The tasks that frightened you become simple and clean. You do in 1 week what felt impossible in a year. Your relationships are sifted with mercy and firm truth. Those aligned with your destiny will draw closer without confusion. Those who fed the shadow will step back and fade like dusk. The screens she used to watch you now watch your victory. They replay your rising instead of your worry. They broadcast your restoration without noise or drama. Type Amen 1111 to get blessing. The house is cleared. The gate is locked from the inside with joy. The keys are in your pocket where they belong. Your mornings will meet you with gentle power. Your nights will tuck you into safety without alarms. Your afternoons will carry surprise favor that feels like a cool wind. The witch is not invited to your timeline anymore. Her letters return unopened and marked refused. Her footprints are washed away by rain that blesses your ground. Your timeline glows from this point forward. Your name holds weight in rooms you have not entered yet. Your steps own a rhythm that cannot be counterfeited. Type Amen 1212 to get blessing. It is done without strain. It is done without bargaining. It is done with quiet certainty. Walk now and let the light stay on your face. Work now and watch ease partner with your effort. Rest now and allow goodness to guard what is growing. What was stolen circles back multiplied. What was delayed arrives ahead of schedule. What was mocked becomes a monument of calm strength. Keep this message close like a seal on your day. Keep your gaze steady, because glory loves steady eyes. Keep your heart soft, because softness is stronger than any curse. Type Amen 1313 to get blessing. Your windows breathe like living things as the stale air leaves. The corners of the room no longer carry whispers. The center of your space holds a calm gravity that keeps you steady. Old debts of the heart release their claim. Old messages that never reached you now arrive complete. Old patterns fold like paper and cannot stand again. Your calendar gains quiet authority over each hour. Your tasks line up and salute your focus. Your rest feels like a crown placed lightly on your head. The path ahead is not crowded anymore. The road widens without noise. The light stays consistent all along your steps. Type Amen 1414 to get blessing. The witch retreats to doorways that no longer open. Her tools rust under watchful daylight. Her maps of your life burn from the edges inward until they are ash. Your name wears clarity like armor. Your work carries a rhythm that refuses to break. Your laughter returns with the sound of clean waters. The documents of your destiny are filed in order. The seal is warm and bright and permanent. The hall of your future echoes with certainty. The hands that tried to shape your story lose grip. The strings they tied fall off with a soft clatter. The stage is yours without interruption. Type Amen 1717 to get blessing. Your body remembers its original ease. Your stomach softens and your jaw unclenches. Your pulse matches the pace of peace. Money knows your address again. Ideas choose you because you finish what you start. Opportunities stay because your foundation is trustworthy. Everything that looked stuck begins to move at the right speed. The heavy wheels of progress roll without grinding. The pressure turns into fuel and direction. You decide from a place untouched by panic. You choose only what strengthens. You release anything that tries to reattach the old weight. Type Amen 2222 to get blessing. Nighttime loses its drama in your home. Dreams bring instruction instead of noise. Mornings arrive like friends who respect your time. Your phone carries news that builds rather than drains. Your email opens doors instead of opening wounds. Your doorbell rings with honest faces only. You do not chase what is already walking toward you. You do not wrestle for what has your name engraved inside. You do not apologize for standing where you belong. The silence you keep is powerful. The words you speak land with weight and kindness. The results you carry answer louder than any explanation. Type Amen 2424 to get blessing. The rooms you enter brighten two shades. The chairs you sit in feel like they were made for you. The agreements you sign favor your long-term peace. Your timeline receives upgrades at exactly the right checkpoints. Hidden helpers step out in plain sight to assist. Invisible delays become visible shortcuts. The witch's last thread snaps quietly with no spectacle. Her mirrors reflect her own lessons back to her. Your lessons become your soft authority. Your tears harvest into clarity. Your scars glow like lines on a map. Your steps serve as guides for those who follow without burdening you. Type Amen 369 to get blessing. The sound of keys returning is unmistakable. The doors you feared now open smoothly. The hinges are oiled by grace and precision. You receive calls that confirm what you already felt. You receive letters that align with what you chose. You receive visits that honor your space. Your boundaries stand like clean white fences. They are beautiful and firm and welcoming to the right ones. They keep out chaos without keeping out love. Your table is set for the season you prayed for in silence. The bread is warm and the cup is full. The chairs are the exact number required for joy. Type Amen 5151 to get blessing. Every hour wasted is returned as wisdom with interest. Every seed planted in tears sprouts in bright timing. Every door that closed now reveals the hallway to a better door. You find yourself humming without reason. You find your posture tall without effort. You find your smile unguarded and true. The fault lines in old friendships heal where they can and part where they must. Respect sits like sunlight on every conversation. Clarity removes the need for performance. The witch loses her audience because you stop reacting. The performance ends because the viewer walks away. The stage goes dark where manipulation used to live. Type Amen 4747 to get blessing. Your home hums at a new frequency. The clocks tick in cooperation. The walls keep secrets that are only good. The pace of your day no longer argues with your values. The work matches your calling line by line. The rewards land where they will multiply. Your mind chooses focus and keeps it. Your heart chooses softness and protects it. Your spirit chooses courage and expands it. Every yes you make is a key that fits a real lock. Every no you make is a gentle closed gate. Every pause you honor turns into guidance. Type Amen 8080 to get blessing. You breathe like a person who remembers their origin. Your steps carry the quiet thunder of certainty. Your presence says more than any speech. Those who once doubted now adjust their tone. Those who once mocked now fall silent. Those who once delayed you now move aside. The river of your life finds its old path and deepens it. The banks are strong and green. The surface shines and the current is faithful. Your tools sharpen without strain. Your craft gains new edges and new softness. Your results carry the scent of quality and care. Type Amen 6464 to get blessing. The room where you plan now feels like holy ground. The pen you lift writes only agreements with longevity. The paper receives only promises that can be kept. Not a single star you need falls out of place. Not a single step you take lands outside your lane. Not a single blessing meant for you misses the mark. The witch no longer names your days. The weather of your life no longer obeys her forecasts. The tides respond to higher instructions. You stand like a lighthouse that never begs the sea to behave. You shine and ships adjust. You remain and storms respect your post. Type Amen 3030 to get blessing. Your wardrobe feels lighter because fear is not heavy on your shoulders. Your shoes feel truer because the road belongs to you. Your mirror shows a face at peace with its power. The gate to your purpose is attended by loyal guardians. The sign above it reads "Welcome home." The path beyond it glows without glare. Time cooperates by placing meetings in right order. People cooperate by bringing their best selves to your door. Resources cooperate by arriving in tidy sequences. What was complicated simplifies into elegant lines. What was loud fades into useful quiet. What was missing introduces itself with a smile. Type Amen 2525 to get blessing. You move through rooms with unhurried grace. You make decisions from abundance, not lack. You choose calm over drama every time. The traces of her craft are erased from your timelines. The sting is gone but the wisdom remains. The story keeps only the gold. Grace keeps your reputation like a careful archivist. Favor files your achievements where the right eyes find them. Mercy seals moments that require dignity. Your harvest does not shout, yet it fills every basket. Your joy does not boast, yet it reaches every corner. Your peace does not demand, yet it commands respect. Type Amen 7070 to get blessing. Your home glows at dusk and welcomes you with quiet strength. Your mornings answer with freshness. Your nights carry you safely to gentle sleep. The signatures of protection are stamped on your thresholds. The seals of provision are embedded in your schedule. The marks of purpose are engraved in your steps. What once felt fragile now feels resilient. What once felt delayed now feels right on time. What once felt stolen now feels returned and multiplied. Walk forward without glancing back, because the past has been filed. Move with a steady heart, because the present is friendly. Build with both hands, because the future is listening. Type Amen 9191 to get blessing. Your courage no longer asks permission to breathe. It sits upright in your chest and keeps the room honest. The air that once felt crowded now feels precise and kind. You no longer entertain false forecasts. Your day is scheduled by truth that loves results. Your night is guarded by quiet that loves your sleep. Paths that wore you out retire from your map. New lanes appear that respect your energy. The distance between desire and deliverable shrinks gracefully. The ground beneath you stops shifting and chooses loyalty. Your feet learn this new trust and move with clean rhythm. Your horizon stops hiding and waits for your arrival. Type Amen 1001 to get blessing. Resources respond to your steadiness like birds to sunrise. People assigned to help find you without detours. Projects answer your touch with swift cooperation. Old rumors fall asleep and never wake again. New facts dress your name in calm honor. Timelines that once wobbled stand straight without wobble. The tools in your hands feel custom-made. Your craft shows both edge and warmth. Your results carry that rare blend of power and gentleness. The witch's last disguise peels off in silence. Her scripts crumble into harmless dust. Your pages turn, untouched by her fingerprints. Type Amen 4444 to get blessing. You walk into rooms and the temperature changes to favor growth. You sit at tables and conversations choose integrity. You sign agreements and future you smiles with relief. Signals you once missed now glow like steady beacons. Clues arrange themselves into kind directions. Choices become lighter because alignment does the heavy lifting. Your memory releases the scenes that hurt and keeps only the gold. Your body stores rest where panic used to live. Your spirit keeps the lamp on and the door closed to confusion. Provision follows purpose step for step. Influence follows service step for step. Joy follows honesty step for step. Type Amen 6868 to get blessing. The calendar understands you now. Meetings land where your energy is highest. Breaks arrive before you actually need them. Your name travels well in rooms you have not seen. It is carried by the wind of quiet excellence. It is received by hearts that value what you bring. The bridges you build do not collapse under weather. They flex with kindness and return to form. They carry the weight of many without losing grace. The old pattern of almost is retired. The new pattern of complete becomes your signature. The record of your life shows a steady yes to what matters. Type Amen 2727 to get blessing. Your patience upgrades into strategy that quietly wins. You move pieces in the right order and the board cooperates. The pressure that once shouted now serves as fuel for timing. Your mornings begin with a gentle certainty that doesn't fade by noon. Tasks that once tangled now sort themselves into clean lines. You finish the day with surplus energy and real progress. Your voice no longer argues with chaos. It speaks once and directions arrange themselves. It stays kind while staying firm, and rooms respond. The doors you open are rightly yours and remain steady. The doors you close stop rattling, because closure is complete. The hallway between them is bright and calm. Type Amen 9090 to get blessing. The maps of your goals update to real terrain. No more chasing mirages that eat your hours. Only wells that hold water, marked and visited on schedule. You carry light that doesn't glare, it simply clarifies. People feel safer making honest choices near you. Opportunities prefer your table because integrity lives there. Your rest is not a luxury, it's part of the design. In quiet, your next steps download with precision. In motion, those steps perform exactly as promised. Your boundaries breathe with wisdom. They are not walls, they are well-tended gates. What nourishes enters, what drains goes elsewhere. Type Amen 3535 to get blessing. You forgive the moments that tried to bend you out of shape. The lesson remains, the sting leaves. The story keeps the gold and discards the gravel. You remember how to celebrate without shrinking. Joy fits you like a tailored suit you were meant to wear. Gratitude turns ordinary minutes into glowing scenes. The old label of almost no longer sticks to your work. The new label of complete adheres without effort. Delivery becomes your quiet signature. Your calendar respects both harvest and horizon. You finish what's here while preparing what's next. Nothing good is rushed, nothing true is delayed. Type Amen 2121 to get blessing. You speak to your future with a steady tone. It answers back with aligned introductions. Every yes meets its rightful counterpart. Your house now holds a language of peace. Floors remember your steady steps. Windows hold a view that encourages, not agitates. The last echoes of interference fade like weak radio static. Clarity increases with each simple action. Confidence moves in without drama. Your name shows up on lists you didn't know to ask for. Invitations match your calling and your pace. Each agreement leaves you stronger, not thinner. Type Amen 5757 to get blessing. You choose projects that respect your sleep and your soul. The results prove that ease and excellence can be friends. The audience can feel the difference and stays. Your finances learn the rhythm of gather, grow, give. Nothing leaks through panic holes anymore. Structure replaces superstition and brings calm overflow. Your body trusts you again because you listen. You feed it consistency and it responds with endurance. You give it rest and it returns clarity. You remember the roads that once drained you and take new ones. These routes meet you with green lights and clean bridges. Arrival feels natural, not lucky. Type Amen 9999 to get blessing. Your inbox curates itself toward usefulness. Messages arrive that move worthy things forward. Noise retires, signal remains. The reputation you carry is quiet but strong. It travels ahead and prepares kind rooms. It lingers behind and keeps doors friendly. Your creativity drinks from clear water. Ideas arrive sober and sparkling. Execution follows with discipline dressed in joy. You stop narrating fear's stories and they disappear. You narrate promise instead and it multiplies. Your narrative becomes a map others trust. Type Amen 1515 to get blessing. No counterfeit urgency can grab your wrist again. You recognize it by the breath it steals. You choose the pulse of peace and move faster anyway. Your relationships lean toward honesty and rest there. Conversations become shorter and truer. Agreements become fewer and stronger. You invest in what compounds quietly. You prune what grows wild and steals sunlight. Your garden answers with fruit and shade. The old inner alarms now ring only for real danger. Every false siren is unplugged and removed. Your nervous system keeps a wise, even tempo. Type Amen 8181 to get blessing. You carry the scent of completion wherever you go. Half-done things either finish or quietly exit. Your space holds only what can stay faithful. The scenery shifts to reveal help you couldn't see before. Helpers take their posts without being asked twice. Systems begin to run themselves like good clocks. You measure success by alignment, not noise. You measure progress by peace, not panic. You measure wealth by freedom, not display. The chapter you're writing has no room for the old interference. It's set in a climate where truth can breathe. It's paced for longevity, not spectacle. Type Amen 4545 to get blessing. You move through timelines that match your maturity. The right challenges stretch you without snapping you. The right comforts soothe you without softening your edge. Your discernment notices the small tells of deception. It thanks them for revealing themselves and chooses clear routes. It wastes no energy on wrestling fog. You've learned the art of the unhurried yes. You've mastered the mercy of the clean no. You've embraced the wisdom of the strategic pause. Every seed you honor receives weather that suits it. Sun when needed, rain when needed, shade when needed. Harvest on time, with margin. Type Amen 6363 to get blessing. The rooms you steward grow more beautiful under your care. Even silence looks polished in your presence. Even simple tasks shine without trying. Your plans stay humble enough to adapt and strong enough to endure. You hold them open-handed and they thrive. You hold yourself accountable and you flourish. Peace becomes your competitive advantage. People feel it and remember. Doors feel it and open. You live from a center that storms cannot reach. You act from clarity storms cannot copy. You rest with confidence storms cannot counterfeit. Type Amen 3838 to get blessing. Your table welcomes only aligned conversations. Gossip finds no chair and leaves quietly. Vision sits down and rolls out blueprints. Your hands bless the work and the workers. Your words carry instructions that land like soft rain. Your presence signals the end of confusion. You no longer explain what results already prove. You reserve language for love, strategy, and praise. The rest dissolves into private silence. Your hours obey your purpose like trained instruments. They play the score you chose, on tempo. The music of your life is both brave and gentle. Type Amen 9898 to get blessing. The past cannot invoice you anymore. Its balance is zeroed out with wisdom gained. Its only gift now is perspective. The present sits like a well-lit desk with only the needed tools. Your pen does not stutter. Your pages receive what they were made to hold. The future is not a cliff, it's a path with signs. You read them without hurry and follow. You arrive right when the gatekeeper smiles. Your story is not loud, it is luminous. It doesn't chase attention, attention comes home to it. It doesn't beg belief, results give the testimony. Type Amen 50-50 to get blessing. The future meets you at the pace you honor. You move with measured strength and the path respects your cadence. Every step answers with stability that feels both new and familiar. You keep what serves and release what steals. The room of your life arranges itself around purpose. Distractions fold like paper and slide quietly away. Your decisions arrive from a deeper well than before. They carry the calm of someone who listens to truth. They carry the power of someone who acts from center. You give attention like a precise instrument. Only the worthy receives it and grows. Everything else fades without effort from you. Type Amen 60-60 to get blessing. Your days stack like clean bricks into a strong house. Each task clicks into place with satisfying certainty. Each result becomes a steady beam across your horizon. You partner with rhythm that multiplies peace. Work and rest exchange gifts without envy. Momentum stays loyal because you treat it with respect. Your name holds the quiet weight of reliability. People relax when your presence arrives. Processes smooth out when your hands touch them. You move through the world with a balance of edge and kindness. You protect what matters with gentle steel. You welcome what nourishes with open gates. Type Amen 41-41 to get blessing. Ideas choose your table because they know they will be finished. Plans prefer your calendar because they know they will be honored. Blessings gather because they know they will be stewarded. Your courage wears patience like a crown. It waits for the right green light and then moves with precision. It refuses the bait of spectacle and celebrates substance. Your foundation no longer shakes under pressure. It deepens instead and bears more with grace. It turns storms into proof of strength. Your voice travels further than before without strain. It rides on integrity and arrives intact. It leaves rooms brighter than it found them. Type Amen 23-23 to get blessing. You select companions who love truth more than noise. Your circle breathes respect and bright honesty. Your path feels lighter because alignment walks with you. Old fears retire and stop applying for new positions. New courage hires itself and reports for duty daily. Peace manages the team and keeps the schedule humane. You measure growth by inner clarity and outer fruit. Both show up and greet each other with quiet smiles. Both remain because the roots are healthy. Your nights hold the softness of real safety. Your mornings hold the focus of real purpose. Your afternoons hold the favor of real timing. Type Amen 85-85 to get blessing. You keep your promises to yourself and watch power accumulate. You keep your word to others and watch trust compound. You keep your boundaries and watch joy expand. The map you follow is written in calm light. It does not shout, yet it leads exactly where you ask to go. It does not rush, yet it arrives precisely when needed. Your legacy starts as small faithful choices. It grows into corridors where others can walk with ease. It leaves lamps lit for travelers who come after. The witch has no pages left in your book. The ink of interference is dry and brittle. The chapter now turns in silence and reveals a wide, clear road. Type Amen 67-67 to get blessing. Your day begins like a well-tuned instrument and stays in tune. You move from task to task without friction. Momentum follows your respect for order and multiplies results. You welcome feedback that refines without wounding. You absorb what helps and release what hinders. Growth becomes quiet and continuous. Your room feels curated for clarity. The objects near you support focus and joy. Nothing sits around that steals breath. You carry a steadiness that teaches the room how to behave. People relax and bring their best. Processes line up and cooperate. Type Amen 2626 to get blessing. Your finances learn the language of structure. Income enters through honest gates and stays where it can grow. Outflow is intentional and leaves with assignments that return good fruit. Your body recognizes the rhythm of care. Food, water, movement, and rest work together like a peaceful team. Energy rises at the hours you need it most. Your craft holds its shape under pressure. Deadlines respect you because you respect preparation. Delivery lands on time and with grace. Your circle strengthens around shared values. No one demands you abandon your peace for their chaos. Everyone benefits because alignment is kind. Type Amen 4242 to get blessing. Your schedule feels like a river with banks. There is movement, there is containment, there is life. Nothing overflows where it should not. Creativity visits with practical companions. Ideas arrive with timelines and tools. Execution meets them at the door and walks them to completion. Communication chooses truth without cruelty. Your words land softly and carry authority. Your silence carries equal power and is used wisely. You celebrate small wins with full gratitude. You stack them like bricks and build a fortress of confidence. You keep going because consistency is now part of your name. Type Amen 3131 to get blessing. Your boundaries glow instead of bristle. They protect without isolating. They invite the right relationships and redirect the rest. Mentors appear who love your future as M.